Listening will always come with two. Listen to music, listen to me, like that. Hello, hi Priyanka, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am, you are audible. Good afternoon,
How are you
ma'am.
doing? Good afternoon, dear. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. What about you, ma'am?
Yes, I'm doing great too. Thank you so much for asking. All right, let's start with the session. Now, today's topic is very interesting. That is outer space or deep ocean. Right. So that's the topic of the day. But before the topic, we will start with an extempore session. Now, do you know what are the rules of extempore?
No,
Okay, I'll
like,
quickly run through the rules. Yes. So, what are the rules of extempore? First of all, you will be given two topics. So, you can choose any of them, and you will be given a minute to prepare. Then you will be starting to talk about the topic for 3 minutes. All right.
okay, okay.
And you will be on timer in between those 3 minutes. All right. So, what are the options? First is rural development. Rural development. That's
Development.
option number one. Yes. And then option number two is why humor is an important life skill. Why humor is an important life skill. Okay. So, which one do you choose?
Yeah, I'm going with first one, rural development.
Rural development. Okay. Do you need a minute to think about the topic?
Yes, ma'am.
Please do.
Okay.
Done?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's start with the topic.
Yes,
Ready?
ma'am.
Your timer will start now. Yes. Tell me. What do you
Okay, okay.
think about rural development?
Yes, ma'am. If we talk about like India, 70% of population of India lives in rural area and belongs to agriculture also, farming also. So if we want to develop a country, very first thing is to develop a rural area. First of all, farmer need so many equipments like that, which help out in their farming also, and they also need market, like where they can sell their product, and they need all they if we fulfill their needs, uh, we fulfill our country's need, because farmer and laborers also live in rural area. We need to develop electricity in rural area. We need to uh, like help them with financially also, and to give them like hospital facility also. If we want to develop a nation, firstly you develop a rural area. So that is all about rural development.
Yeah, that's all. You
Yeah.
have you have 1 minute 30 seconds left. Do you want to add anything?
No, I don't have anything
Okay.
else.
All right. Thank you so much, Priyanka. So there was one thing that I want you to take care of. That is, you said that which help out them or something. You said so. Which help out them? You were talking about the equipments. I get. So
Yes,
rather than saying
I,
which help, yeah.
yes, ma'am, you can continue.
Okay. So rather than saying which help out them, you can say which help them out. The
Okay.
equipments which help them out.
Help
Okay.
them out. Okay.
Mhm. All right, let's start with the topic, which is very, very interesting: outer space or deep ocean. Now, do you like to watch National Geography or or Discovery Channel?
Right now, right now I don't like this type of channel, but in my childhood I like that Discovery Channel. But right now I have listened one podcast only related to Discovery, and I don't know, I don't, sorry, I'm not much aware about space and ocean.
Okay, no issues. Now, I forgot to ask you a question. How would you like to be corrected? In between the session or at the end of the session?
In between.
In between. So one thing I will correct you. You said I don't listen to. I don't listen much. So don't say listen. You can say listen to. Okay.
Okay.
Listening will always
Listen.
come with to. Listen to music. Listen to me like that.
Okay.
Okay. So have you ever watched anything regarding outer space or deep ocean when you were a child?
Yeah, yeah. Like I have told you, like
Hmm.
nowadays I like usually listen a podcast only on
Listen
Spotify.
to.
Listen to podcast only on Spotify, and I
Okay.
like I listen a podcast like name is Shark Week, that is related to ocean, and there
Listen
is
to
a,
a podcast.
yeah, listen which is related to shark, and here is,
Wow.
yeah, in this there are two person. One is injured, like they are photographer, and one of them injured with the shark hurt him, and he lost her leg, and after this injury felt that uh, he became what can, like he became a advocate, like he became an advocate her, like he try to save and like try to save them, save the shark. How can I elaborate this?
Okay. Okay.
And that was a
So he.
positive change in his life
Okay.
after this incident.
Hmm.
He
Okay.
think he think about shark also and want to save them.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
It's very amazing, isn't it? He lost it, but still he is doing something good. Okay. So three things I want to mention. First, you said two person. So there are two person. So person is always singular. Okay.
okay,
Person is always singular. If there
singular.
is one, then you will say a person. One it is two or three or five or 500. You will say people. Okay.
People.
There are two people or there were two people.
Okay,
Then you said he lost her leg. So it is a he or a she? Which one?
he
He. So he lost his leg. Right?
he
He lost
lost
his
his
leg.
leg. Yeah,
Yes. Then you said he thinks. So he thinks, sorry. He thinks. So we will not say he think, we will say he thinks.
he
Okay?
think.
He
Okay.
thinks. All right.
Oh,
So if I give you two options, deep ocean or outer space, which one is more interesting to you?
yeah, if you give me a chance, give me two options. I choose outer space.
Wow,
That
why?
is very interesting. Yeah, because there are so many things to explore, and there are so many things related to us, and we have many things to explore. Like there is moon, there is like very like there are so many things to explore. I'm repeating same
Yeah.
content again again.
No, no, it's okay. It's fine. There are so many things to explore, and we don't know much about it,
Yeah,
right?
we don't know much
So
about it.
see what I did. What I did, I told you two sentences, which means the same thing. But when you're saying it, it will make sure that the other person thinks you're saying two sentences. So I said we have so many things to explore because we don't know much about it,
Yeah,
right? So you give one effect, one cause. Right. So if you
yeah.
are not thinking of, if you're thinking that, okay, I don't have much content, what should I say? Say it like this. That will help. Okay.
Okay.
Uh, okay. So you would like to explore the space more. That's very nice.
Yeah.
Now, if I give you options of living either in space or in deep ocean, okay, where would you like to live?
Yeah, of course. I would like to live in space. Uh, uh,
Ah,
and in
why?
space, I would like to live at moon. Yeah, like I heard about so many things about moon. Like there are like if we can survive there, and that that
Yeah.
is the thing.
Okay, you would like to live in moon, not
Yeah,
at moon, in moon,
in moon.
right? Okay. Priyanka, we are almost at the end of the session and it is on the clock, so we might get cut off. So I'm quickly going to give you your feedback.
Okay.
Two things you need to understand, that is, first, you use a lot of fillers, which is means. Sometimes you say means, these things are fillers, right? So whenever we are thinking in our head now, we are first thinking in our head and then saying, right? Whenever we are saying something. So whenever we are thinking in our head, we cope up for that time using the fillers. So rather than coping up with fillers, you can take a pause. You can think and then say. Okay,
Okay.
that's number one. Number two is, I feel sometimes you get confused with singular and plurals. Right?
Yes.
Very important. Yes. So very important for you to remember whether you're talking about one or you're talking about 200. Right? So please
Okay.
keep it in mind, practice more, and work on your present tense, work on your simple present tense, because you're missing your third person singular number S. So I'll give you quickly something. I'll just quickly explain this. Very easy. So what is a simple present tense? It's I eat rice. That's your
Yeah.
simple present tense. I
Yeah.
eat rice. Simple present tense. I is always first person. Then after I, who comes? You comes. You. Same. No changes. You eat rice. Nothing changes. Very simple. Then who comes? Then comes third person. Third person, singular number. One third person is there. Who is the third person? Third person can be a he.
She or it.
Just a minute. Yes, he, she, it, or
A name.
okay. He, she, it, or any
Yeah.
name, right?
A
So in
name.
that case, you will add s with it, na? You will
S.
add
Yeah.
s with it. Yeah,
Yeah.
each
I mean,
size.
I know about
And then
this.
what happens?
Ma'am, I
I
know
know,
about the
I know,
tense, but
I know
I
that you know.
confused.
Why I'm telling you? Because I'm going to give you one small, very small assignment which will help you with this. Okay,
Okay.
so you already know this, and with we, that is again plural number, we again say eat, right? So this
Okay.
you already know. This is something that we have practiced in school, right?
But
How
while
would you
speaking, I
practice this?
forgot. I forgot. I forget.
Yes, while
Yeah.
speaking, because I'll tell you, because when we were in school now, we didn't practice our fourth skill. We have four skills in English, right? Or in any language, there are four skills. Now, what are those skills? Reading, writing, speaking, and listening. These are the four skills. In school, what happens? We only work in these two, reading and writing. We don't listen to English, we don't speak in English. That's the
Yeah.
problem. So we tend to make more issues when we are speaking. Or suppose if I'm talking in English very fast, then sometimes you miss words, right? So how to get rid of this simple present tense issue? You practice this at home. My daily routine.